everyone, and welcome to my studio. I'm Kat, and if you're new here, please go right on ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you get updated when I post new videos. Today we're making the mini treat bag from 12 by 12 cardstock. Cardstock, what's it called? Pattern paper. From 12 by 12 pattern paper. And this pattern paper is made by Miss Kate Cuttables. It does have a shiny, I don't know if you can see that. This one's not as shiny as some of the other ones. In any case, this is what we're going to use today. Make sure we're starting out with these measurements. The first set of measurements, I want the top facing up. So we're going to start scoring at 1 3/4 inches, 4 1/4, 7 3/4, and 10 1/4. Then we're going to turn. Now for these measurements, there's a whole lot, so I'll go over them twice. 1.5 inches, 2.5 inches, 5 inches, 7 inches, 9.5 inches, and 10.5. All right, that's all our scoring that we need to do. Let me go over those again for you. 1.5, 2.5, 5 inches, 7 inches, 9.5, and 10.5. Now, if we turn this over, you can see all the score lines. Isn't that beautiful? So what we're going to do today is, with this treat box, we need to cut these 4 little rectangles. We need to cut those out on all 4 corners. And then there'll be a little bit more cutting. So let's get to that. And I like to cut the score lines off. I'm not sure how you guys do that, but that's my way. I think it just looks neater if you cut the score lines off. Maybe not straight, but it does look neater. Okay, so all 4 of those. This is what your piece should look like now that you've cut the 4 corners out. And the next thing we need to do is on the section that has 3 squares, to cut out the corners of those as well. All 4 of those get cut out. And again, I'm cutting out the score line. This is what your piece will look like once you've cut those little corners off, the three square section. Next thing we need to do is go in and cut down. Nope, this way. Cut down. Make sure you have your tops. This is the rectangle with no lines through this whole section. The top and bottom. And then we will cut down this line on all 4 of these, right to this score line in the center. The first score line you come to when you're cutting. So that would be this score line for this end and this score line for this end. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll do a little angle. Little angle cut on both sides of that flap. And then cut 1 inch off. And that's all the flap we need for that. And this, do the same for all 4. So cut down to that score line, do a slight angle cut, and cut off 1 inch or so. It doesn't have to be exact. Don't worry about that. Alrighty, and this side as well, same thing. Right to that score line. Right to that score line. And I mean, this score line goes this way. And I'm sure you can see that. Yep, okay. And then your angle. Both sides of that flap. And cut off about 1 inch. And the last one, and we're ready to start putting that together. We're going to angle cut this. And cut off about 1 inch. There we go. And it doesn't have to be straight or even or all the same. Those will be inside, they won't show. So let's do some folding creasing here. So we fold towards the bubble, and the very top one, we fold towards us. And I'm using my fingers because this cardstock's not that particularly heavy of a weight. And this one maybe needs pressed. And then back on that one. And then all the rest of the score lines get folded towards the inside, like so. Yeah, I don't like this for pressing. I like my finger better. For this paper is a little slippery, so I feel like I'm almost tearing it when I'm using this to press it, to crease it, I guess is the word. All right, so there we have everything. This one needs a little trim. Looks like it's sticking out too much. And don't worry, you can trim things up. No one's gonna know. All right, then we're gonna take our corner rounder and do our top corners. These are top corners as well. It's on that long section, so both ends of that, plus your little flaps, corner around those as well. Just makes it cuter. Sometimes I can't get it in there right. Okay. And this piece, and we're ready to start putting it together. And that, you know, how you put it together as far as using glue or tape, it's up to you. Today, it's going to be tape because this paper doesn't do well with glue. So I'm going to put some tape, and I need to trim this one back a little bit. And this one. Because when I'm using tape, I put tape on all 4 of these pieces at once. So I don't want them sticking together, if I can help it. So this is the Tombow adhesive tape, obviously. Yeah, and it's going to stick to each other. Let's open that one up. Oh, I'm having a day here. Okay. Put some tape on this side. If I don't do this first, before I start putting it all together, I can't get the tape, I can't press the tape in. to the, because it'll be standing up. This will be in the way. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold this in, match up your corner here so that it looks nice, and then press that in to the other side. The one across, press that in, and then I'm going to fold this back out of my way for a minute and put these in. So hold that in so that the corners match up right in here. Press that down with your fingers, and then the last corner. Super simple. All right, and press your tabs down, and there you have your gift bag. And you'll notice that it's backwards on the back, but you know, that's the best I can do. Let's get our hole punch. Today we're going to guesstimate where it needs to be punched. So I'm going to hold these together. And I'm going to punch about 1 inch in from that end, maybe a 1/2 inch down, not really sure. And then I'm going to turn this over because I want to put my thumb there. It's about 1 inch, I think. And 1/2 inch down. Looks good. All right, now we're ready for a ribbon. And we're all set to go. You could put a pink ribbon in here. That would be cute. I have only this. It's off-white. And I think a pink ribbon will be gorgeous in there. Like hot pink, I guess. Actually, I might have some of that. Let me take a little peek. Okay, I found some pink ribbon. So I think we're just going to tie a ribbon here and be done. Put some treats in there, candy hearts, chocolates, whatever you want. Surprise the kiddos in the morning with a nice little gift box of treats. All right, let's tie our bow. See how she looks. And you could put little name tags on these if you wanted to punch out, you know, little circles and tape those on. You know, the decorating can be just about anything. You punch out little flowers or little hearts, or cut yourself a few hearts and put somebody's name on there, and just, you know, glue it on the front here. I don't know, whatever your imagination can come up with is going to be wonderful, and the kids will just love it. And you can make one of these for your sweetheart too if you wanted to. All right, so that's the mini treat box. And the size of this measures, I forgot to measure that. The size of this treat box is 3.5 by 2.5 by 2 inches deep. So you could get a lot of candy in there, right? All right, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you make a whole bunch of these. I hope you had fun watching, and if you did or you didn't, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, subscribe and share this channel with your friends. And I appreciate all your comments. So if you have any questions, or you just want to, you know, leave a comment in the comment section, I would love that. I really would. Okay, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.